All right, here goes round two. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Amanda Rose, and if you're a returning friend, I hope you're having a great day. So in today's video, I am going to be doing a decade video. We're gonna kind of do a little bit of a review of the last decade. But before we do get started, please subscribe to my channel for makeup and lifestyle. I will put my socials right up here. I do have an Instagram and a Facebook. I also have a Twitter that I'm barely on. If you want to follow me there, you can follow me there as well. I do upload videos every Thursday and Sunday, and don't forget to click the post notification bell just to be notified when my videos do go live. And without further ado, let's go and get into the video. I already explained to you guys what this video is about, so let's just go ahead and get into it. I'm not gonna ramble, which I actually will probably do during the video. I hope you guys have a snack or a drink because this is gonna be a long one. Jess tagged me in this, and she started in 2010. So in 2010, I went to go visit my childhood best friend. She had just moved to San Diego about a year before that. And I like to say that 2010 was the year of grounding, and it was the year of letting my liver rest. She was my partner in crime. We went out all the time for years, actually. Like, we would go out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And it was the first time I had authentic Mexican food. And I have never loved rice and beans so much in my life. About a month later, my cousin and my best friend, Leilani, got married. And then shortly after that, in October, I won a contest from work. You had to sell the most of their product to win in each department. I won in my department. We got a free trip to Austin, Texas. All of us got our own room, queen size beds. The rooms were so nice. We had a few meetings that we had to go to. We also had some really nice dinners, breakfasts. Everything was paid for. We got to go to ACL. That music festival was really cool. It was one of the first I'd ever been to of the music festivals. We went to go see Paul Oakenfold. We also went on 6th Street. 6th Street is where they closed the whole street down, and people can hop from bar to bar and take their drinks out into the street and into other bars. It was so awesome. I had so much fun. So now we're gonna roll into 2011. This year was the year of what the hell is going on with my life. The year started out really terrible. My grandma had passed away in February, 4 years after my grandpa had passed away. After that, I went to go see Backstreet Boys and New Kids on the Block. I'm gonna say this right here. I was there for New Kids on the Block. That was the first boy band that I've ever loved, and my favorite person from New Kids on the Block was Joey McIntyre. I thought that he was the cutest boy, blonde hair, blue eyes. When I was going through pictures, it clicked. I was like, oh my God, I totally forgot this happened. When we went in, there was something wrong with the tickets. So the lady was like, well, we're just gonna issue you new tickets. They're gonna be better seats anyway. So I'm like, okay. So we were supposed to be up in the 300 level at the Tacoma Dome, but we were seated in the 100 section. It's down below. So once we got down there, we were super close. When they came to the center of the Tacoma Dome, they were even closer. So once they got to the center, I remember Joey McIntyre running up to our side, mind you, running all the way up. It was like one row back maybe, and like a few people down, and my cousin Leilani got really good pictures, and I almost pissed my pants. I was like, oh my God, it is Joey McIntyre. Like, I wanted him to come so close. All I wanted to do was just, you know, like, boop. He's about 4 people away, and then he keeps singing, and then he keeps walking up, and I was like, what the hell? I just wanted to, like, boop, and that's it. That was a really fun concert though. It was really good. For some reason, I just felt super tired all the time, and I was fit, you know, I was skinny, I was healthy, but I was always tired all the time, and I could barely lift things, and I was like, what the heck is going on with me? I remember one day I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go get a pregnancy test, take this, see if this happens. Well, I went to go take a pregnancy test, and lo and behold, I was pregnant. I didn't say anything to Bobby at first. I didn't tell him that I was taking a pregnancy test. When I showed him, the first reaction that we had was to laugh. We literally just laughed for like 5 minutes. After that, we were just like, wow, this is so cool. We're really happy. Now we're gonna go ahead and get into 2012. In 2012, that is when I had Jackson. He was a fairly easy pregnancy. I just had a lot of water retention. I did gain a lot of weight. After 3 months, Bobby and I decided that we wanted to get married. We were trying to plan for a huge wedding. We both just decided that it was just too expensive. We didn't want to, not that we didn't want to waste our money, but we figured that we could use our money elsewhere. Like if we wanted to buy another place or for Jackson, we just decided to get married at the courthouse. It was really small and intimate. I just knew, like in my heart, I was like, this is the man that I'm supposed to be with for the rest of my life. Like this, he is my best friend. I love him so much. Shortly after that, my mom started to get really sick even more, and she found a doctor in the area that we were living in, and she moved in with us. We took care of her. We took her to all of her appointments. It was a sad time, but it was also a really good time because I got to really get to know my mom again and really get to know who she was as a person, as a woman. So yeah, that was pretty much it for 2012. It was a very busy year. It only gets busier from here. Now we're gonna get into 2013. So this year was just, it was just very busy with Jackson amongst other things. In the midst of, you know, taking care of my mom, I did go back to work in October. This is probably definitely the hardest time in my life. It is the hardest time for my sisters. It is the hardest time for my dad. My mom did pass away. It was definitely a traumatic experience, not only for myself, but for the people that were there. I'm so thankful for the people that were there for me through that time. You guys know who you are. Losing a parent is not, it sucks. It literally just feels like losing a part of yourself, and that feeling never goes away. With raising children, I can't go to my mom and ask my mom how she did this, how she did that. Like, she is the one person that I trusted 1000% in my life. I still think about her every single day. This ring right here is hers, but after she gave it to Bobby, she was like, no, Amanda, it is yours now. But I still say that it's hers, and I'm glad that I have it. I'm sorry, Arlene, I don't know if I'll ever give it to you. Maybe if I get my Tiffany ring, I don't know. We had a lot of good memories when she lived with us. So anyways, I'm jabbering. Let's go ahead and move on. Now we're gonna go ahead and get into 2014. So the beginning of that year, the first thing that I remember is going to the NFC championship game with the 49ers. As you guys know, the Seahawks are our team, so we were actually at that game, and a lot of 49er fans were talking some smack until we won the game. That was a very fun game, very memorable. I will never forget it. And we went on to win the Super Bowl, the only Super Bowl. We'll get back there eventually, and I don't want to hear any smack talking down in my comments, okay? After that game, we planned a trip. Really last minute, actually, we planned a trip to go to Europe again. So we planned a trip with my mother-in-law and brother-in-law, but this was really our honeymoon trip. We went to Amsterdam, Paris, Berlin. We went to Switzerland, which was freaking awesome. Do not ever pass up Switzerland. It's so beautiful. Bruges, Brussels, and I think we went to a few other places. Oh, Copenhagen. We went to a few other places. I can't remember the rest of them, but that trip was a lot of fun. Right after our Europe trip was my 10-year reunion. It was so much fun. No, it really was fun. I got to see people there that I hadn't seen in literally 10 years. I got to reconnect with a lot of people. Some people I still talk to, some people I don't. So now we're gonna head into 2015. Just like the year before, the Seahawks went to the NFC championship game and they played against the Green Bay Packers, and we won by a little bit, but that game was, I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. Literal heart attack. It was such a good game. The people behind us, the people in front of us, we were all hugging each other. We were all crying. In February, I went to go visit Alicia again in San Diego. That trip was a trip to remember. That trip was wild. I will never forget that trip. That's all I'm gonna say about that trip. We went to my sister's bachelorette party in Seabrook again. That was wild. That was crazy. It was fun, but it was also like, oh my God, like what?
Hi. Right? Hi.
Bachelorette!
Are we talking to Bobby?
No, we're talking to Snapchat girl.
Hi, Snapchat girl.
And then my sister got married a couple months later. I also almost fainted from standing in the heat in that like little cement block. I thought that I was just gonna pass out. And then a month later, I was at work. We were getting ready for the anniversary sale. So we were setting up all of the rounders and all the tables, getting all the shirts out. And I was just like, literally thought I was gonna throw up. My coworker's like, man, are you okay? And I said, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom. So I think I remember going to the bathroom, almost puking, coming back down, still didn't feel good. So everyone's like, oh my God, Amanda's pregnant. All I know is I don't feel good right now. They let me go home, took a pregnancy test, came up positive twice, and it's history from there. Now we're gonna roll on into 2016, very busy year again. So in tarot terms, I feel like from 2011 all the way up until last year, I've had tower moments here, there, everywhere. Tower moments everywhere. If you don't know what that means, look it up. Wesley was born in March. His birth was so complicated. It was like left, right, this, that, everything. Like, oh my God, it was so nuts. If you guys want a story time on that, let me know. I think it's more relatable than anything. After everything had went down with Wesley, we finally took him home. And a month later, we moved into our new house. While I was pregnant, we were actively searching for a new home. We wanted to move out of the condo. We had definitely outgrown it. It was a 1-bedroom, 1-bath condo. We just needed more space. We loved it. Such a beautiful home. Fell in love with our neighbors. They became family. I would probably say that 2016 was the year of doctors and hospitals. We had been to the ER a handful of times, from Jackson having pneumonia, asthma attacks, with Wesley and the stick down his throat. That was, oh my God, that was terrible. Jackson ran into the corner of the granite countertop. That was crazy. In that year, for concerts, we saw The Who, Guns N' Roses. We also saw Sting and Peter Gabriel. And then that summer, we went to the Seahawks training camp. Thank you, Kevin, for getting us the wristbands. He got us bracelets so that we could go onto the field. Like, I'm legit not even joking. Sierra was like 30 feet away. She actually walked past us, and I was like, oh my God, it's Sierra. Don't turn your head. Don't look at her. Just look straight ahead. After they were done with practice, we walked up to all the guys that you guys know and got our ball signed. We got to talk with one of the Seahawk players that I had a crush on, and it was nice. Soon after that, we went to go see Prophets of Rage. That pretty much consists of some of the members of Rage Against the Machine, which, you guys, we're going to Boston Calling and they're gonna be there, and Zach is going to be there, and I'm so freaking excited. Oh my, and the Chili Peppers are gonna be there. Sorry, that was like a side note. Yeah, it has some members of Rage Against the Machine, Cypress Hill, and Public Enemy. Soon thereafter, Jackson started preschool. So yeah, that was it for 2016. Now we're gonna get into 2017. So 2017, I like to call this year the year of reconnecting. So because we did move back down south of the state that we lived in, that's where all my family was, that's where all my friends were. Like, literally, my family was like 10 to 15 minutes away. Hi, honey.
Hi.
So in that year, we went to, the girls and I went to Arizona. We went to Phoenix, Scottsdale, Sedona, which I love that place. Oh my gosh, the energy there literally made me cry. It was just too much for me to handle, but I loved it. We went there for my sister's bachelorette.
Look how pretty the bride is.
All right, go.
Oh God. This me.
Soon thereafter, my sister got married. It was a good wedding. I enjoyed it all. It was a lot of fun.
By the power vested in me by the state of Washington, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Congratulations.
A few months later, I went to go visit my childhood best friend Alicia in San Diego again. That one was a little bit more of a laid back trip, but it was still fun.
Here we are with Amanda.
And next, I went to go see Janet Jackson with my cousin Leilani. That was a memorable show. I'm pretty sure I cried.
We made it! You. Right there. I thought she spilled the wine. She spilled her phone. My hair. She spilled her phone. Dropped her phone. She got scared.
Because she is one of my most favorite artists. A month later, Bobby and I went to go see Coldplay in Radiohead. 2 months later, we went to Vegas with my whole family. Like, it was just so much fun. We walked the strip. We went to a couple of bars, zip lining.
Happy birthday, bitches.
Leilani.
Yes.
We were exploring a little bit. We got like a couple shots and drinks. Then we saw this playground and we were like, we want to play in the playground because why not? Like, we're on vacation.
Go, Mikey! Go, Mikey! Go! Wait, you gotta help me get my leg up. Go. Get ready. Go! Where are you going?
That pretty much rounds out 2017, and now we're gonna slide into 2018. My husband was actually looking for another position at his work, so it's in the same company. We both decided that the East Coast would be a fun adventure. So when we did move out here, we've gone to so many states, including New Hampshire, Rhode Island. We also went to Fenway to go see Pearl Jam. We also went to go see Phil Collins. And the best concert of the year was JT. I went to go see Justin Timberlake. I was that annoying person that was up dancing and singing the whole goddamn time. I did not sit down once. I don't think I sat down once. I was so excited to the point where I just wanted to run down the stairs and hop onto the stage and go dance with him and just like say how much I love him. That's not crazy, right? Would have I gotten in trouble? Probably, but it'd be worth it. After JT, we went to Maine to go visit Bobby's cousin. After we went to go visit her, we went to the Acadia National Park. And if you haven't gone there in the fall time, you need to go. It is gorgeous. There is an array of yellow, orange, red everywhere. It is so pretty seeing the leaves change like that. And then we're gonna go ahead and get into 2019. So in 2019, I started my YouTube channel. I have not told you guys why I started my YouTube YouTube channel, what I want to achieve on YouTube. But that video will come out at the end of February for my 1-year anniversary. I am almost, not really, I'm like 250 subscribers away from 1,000. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's that red button down there. Go ahead and click it. You can go ahead and click it right now. In March 2019, we saw Kiss in concert. I don't know the timeline of this. Bobby's stepmother had passed away with a form of cancer. In April, we went to go visit at home for spring break and my birthday. I do have a vlog on it somewhere. It's like 30 minutes long though, but I can put it in the card somewhere up here. At the same time of us going back home to Seattle, the week before, we had just purchased another house. Right after that, we went to go see the Rolling Stones.
Something I wanna say. Something I wanna say to myself.
We saw UB40 for our anniversary because Bobby knows that I love UB40. We saw Billy Joel. Next, we went to take a last-minute vacation before Jackson started school. So we went to DC and explored the area. We went to go visit Lincoln Memorial. We went to go visit the Martin Luther King statue. We went to go visit John F. Kennedy's grave. We also went to Philly and we went to see the Liberty Bell and Independence Hall, which Bobby tried to sneak into. Okay, maybe he didn't try to sneak into it, but we weren't sure if you had to have tickets or not. So he just kind of like walked in and they kicked him out. I told him not to go in there, but he went in there. After that, we took a quick trip to Montreal because we wanted to check out Canada. I had never been to Canada up until this last year. It was beautiful. I had a blast there. We did so much. And then we went to go see the Black Keys and Modest Mouse. Fun fact, Modest Mouse is from Seattle. And then we also went to go see the man, the myth, the legend, Elton John. I'd probably say Elton John was or is one of the best concerts I have ever witnessed or seen. And next, sadly, another unfortunate event did happen. Bobby's grandpa did pass away. He did have to go home for that, and that was really hard because it was something that we kind of knew was gonna happen, but not really. In December was us seeing the Pixies at a new venue near North Station or near TD Garden. And then we had Christmas and New Year's here at home, which was nice and relaxing. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and round out the end of the video. It is almost done. I know it's a lot. What did I take away and learn from the last decade? So what I have learned from the last decade is that you need to just go for it. If there's something that you have in mind, don't be afraid to go for it. I was that type of person that was super scared to do anything that I had a goal for. Like, I wanted to YouTube, but I didn't do it because, well, what if people think I'm fat? What if people think my shoulders are too broad? What if people think my mouth moves weird? What if people think my nose is too big? What if people don't like the way that I talk? You just need to not care about what people think. You just need to put yourself out there, try it, and if it doesn't work out, then that's fine. I feel like if you want to succeed, then you're gonna have to fail a few times. Don't let anyone hold you back. If people have opinions about what you're going to do or what you're about to do, oh, you're not gonna be good at this. Oh, I don't think you're gonna like that. Well, F them. Just just do it. It's not their life. You're gonna do what you want to feed your soul. So yes, that is what I took away from the last decade. Before we do close out the video indefinitely, I am going to tag a couple of people for this. I am going to tag Alyssa Pope and I am going to tag Sarah Bispy. These two girls are going to blow up in the future. So please go check them out. Go subscribe to their channel. But those are the girls that I'm going to tag for the decade tag. That is it for me, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed my video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and I will see you in the next video. Oh, I had a fuzzy in my hair the whole time. I know you guys won't judge me.